Jonny Clayton, many congratulations. There's a smile there now as your third Premier League win and you leave Aberdeen top of the table. What are the emotions like after that?
Yeah, fantastic. You know, it wasn't a very easy night with Gary first, then Peter, two Scottish guys, and obviously against Michael Van Gerwen in the end. So it wasn't an easy run and I've done my job.
You looked nervy against Gary, but found a way. Peter, you were behind and found the afterburners and faced a match start against Michael with doing it the ferret way.
Yeah, I do it hard for myself, but listen, when you got 7,000 people, Scottish guys shouting their heads off the same time when you're playing Gary, it ain't going to be easy. So I know Gary didn't play his best game, but I had to do a job and I done it.
It looked like it was tough out there for you and Michael. I know obviously you got it against the Scottish lads, which you can kind of expect, but when it's you versus Michael, I'm guessing you weren't expecting that from the crowd in the final.
No, it was a bit weird, to be honest. Like, no, listen, when it's all the same, like, boo, there's the same kind of tone, it's a bit of banter kind of thing, but in the end it was terrible. It was like the whistling were against myself when I was thrown for double, but sometimes when they do that against the player, okay, the player thinks, oh come on, just do it and shut them up. But it also affects the guy that's thrown behind, because obviously Michael is trying to beat me, but in his head probably he's thinking, guys, just be quiet because this guy's trying to throw darts. They pay silly money to come in, you know, or however. If there's a group of them come in and they pay whatever for tickets. Don't they want to watch the best darts they can possibly throw? I just don't understand it. You know, the whistling is ridiculous at the end.
You've been through it obviously tonight. You're very good friends with Gezi, he's been through it and he's had it arguably worse than anyone. Does something really need to be done, man, to stop this so you guys can perform at your best?
Yeah, I'd always say yes, but what can you do? You could never tell somebody to be quiet because they're just going to get worse. So what can you do? You've just got to ride the wave.
Speaking of riding a wave, now defending champion on your top, not mathematically yet, but it's going to take some effort for you not to be in Berlin. Is that almost mission accomplished? Was that the goal at the start, just to be there on finals night?
Yeah, I think it's just a goal for all of us. You know, I just wanted to put a tough fight up to retain my title, so I'm going the right way about it. Hopefully I'll be picking that title up again.
I spoke to Mark Webster a minute ago. He said, forget the rankings, you and Michael right now are the best two players in the world. Do you agree with him?
I like Mark Webster sometimes. You know what I mean? I quite like him at this moment in time, but no, hey, listen, it's nice to hear that.
Jonny, pleasure as always. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
You almost kind of thrive on being the party pooper tonight, I suppose, having the two Scottish guys, and then obviously I think they were cheering for Michael early on as well.
Yeah, I think so. Listen, everybody's got favourites. You know, and being in Scotland, it was the same when I played Peter in Cardiff. You know, Peter beat me. He had the same reception. So, you know, you're going to have that banter, but there's banter and a little bit more. And, you know, that last game, it was just that little bit more.
Have you noticed there maybe a change over the last year or so, maybe since crowds have come back in?
I don't know, to be honest. It's, you know, it's obviously they're glad to be back in because it's great for the players. Without the crowd, we'd be nothing because, you know, that's our support. That's who we want in. Maybe they don't like me and like Michael, but at the end of the day, everybody has his own player. And me personally, I think it's great to get them back in because without the crowd, you're not going to have the atmosphere in darts, and I think it's fantastic. So, you know, just that last couple of legs tonight, I just spotted for me a little.
I suppose for yourself, you just got getting over the line, and so that's three night wins now as well on top of the table.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Obviously, you know, that's what we aim for. You know, all of us, the 8 of us. So when you get that, especially for me, the third win, it's always, you know, it's handy for me. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm really happy. Thank you.
I'll have to deal with that crowd. Are you looking forward to Glasgow and coming back to Scotland then? Or is that...
Yeah, I am, honestly. You know, hey, listen, I'm Welsh, obviously I'm looking forward to it. You know, the Welsh and the Scots, they always got good banter, so, but it was just like I say, it was just that last couple of legs that spoiled it for me. I take it all in, it was banter in the first 2 games against Gary and Peter. The last couple of legs spoiled it.
So is the message from you to darts fans just enjoy the night, or is...
Yeah, obviously, you know, I generally, hand on heart, think they did enjoy the night. But it was just that, like I say, the last couple of legs, it just spoiled the night for me personally. Even though I won it, there was no need for it.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
the disrespect, you know, on the last few legs, you could hear it with the whistling. Ross tried to, you know, keep it going. I mean, do you feel a big difference, you know, when you're playing in the Pro Tours, you're playing in the Euro Tours, and then you're coming to a venue like this?
Yeah, like I say, wherever you play, if it's Wales, England, Scotland, Holland, Germany, whatever, you know, you will have the home fans supporting their players. For the last game, you know, there was no Scot in it, so it was just, I was thinking, you know, they're great in the beginning, and I thought, oh, this is just going to carry on and be a good finish to the night. But those last 2 legs just about it.
And then, of course, you're now going into Dublin home to get another win, and it should be another amazing crowd in the 3 Arena.
Yeah, hopefully. Do you know what I mean? It's so far so good. Do you know, you have to have banter. You have to have the crowd support their player, whether it's me or whoever. You need that in the game of darts because it picks the guy up who they support, and it also picks the guy up who's against, because you're thinking, right, I want to keep these quiet against the guy that they want to win. So it is the banter, but sometimes, well, it just overstepped the mark.
Definitely. Congratulations and all the rest of it.
Cheers, Billy. Thank you so much.
Okay. So your opponents were leading against you like a couple of times during like the whole night, but you still managed to produce some incredible comebacks. And I was just wondering what goes through your head at that time, like especially with the crowd, which was like
Well,
not the nicest tonight.
no, to be honest, by the crowd, when I get behind, I'm just thinking, Johnny, please stay straight and find treble 20. And you know, listen, it is. You have to work. You've got to dig deeper. You have to work harder. And obviously, you're wishing that your opponent are missing. So, yeah, I came out winner. Thank God.
Yeah. Thank you. And congrats.
Cheers, guys.